Most women in their 40s don't struggle with discipline. They struggle with permission and the guilt that rises when they finally put themselves first. Hi there, I'm Chaneen. As a certified health coach and kinesiologist, I help busy women in their 40s who feel tired, overwhelmed, anxious, frustrated and stuck to live their best years in great health and balance. Together, we'll explore a life that reflects intentional living and lays the foundation for you to live your life's purpose and flourish in your 40s. Welcome to Becoming You at 40. In the previous episode of Becoming You at 40, our guest speaker, Dr. Bianca Zondag, a specialist gynecologist, explained how hormonal shifts can affect women in their 40s. One of the things she mentioned was how a hot flash can impact a woman's confidence, especially when she is sitting in a meeting with her male colleagues and trying to keep face while all she wants to do is open a blouse to find relief from the rush of heat. And although many of the uncomfortable symptoms women in their 40s have to deal with can make them feel almost broken, I've come to realize that other factors can leave them feeling misaligned, lost, and unsure of themselves as well. Physical symptoms are often the most visible part of this season, but what's happening beneath the surface can feel just as intense. Today, we are diving into something I see every single week in my coaching practice, and something many women whisper about, but rarely say out loud. I don't know who I am anymore. Your 40s don't just bring change, they bring an identity earthquake. The roles you've carried for decades, being a mother, partner, caregiver, professional, the reliable one, the strong one, start to shift. And for many women, this triggers deep questions like, who am I outside of my roles? Why don't I feel like myself anymore? Is this the life I want to keep living? Do I matter? If these questions hit close to home, this episode is for you. If you are ready to keep rediscovering who you are, your identity, your purpose, your growth, make sure to follow this podcast. Each episode, we explore the conversations women in their 40s deserve to have, and you deserve to be part of them. There's a reason so many women feel lost in this decade, and it's not because they are failing. It's because this season turns the spotlight back on you. For years, you've been raising kids, building a career, supporting a partner, holding everyone else together, making things happen behind the scenes, and often at the expense of your own needs. Now, as life shifts, suddenly there's space. And when there is space, the questions you've pushed aside for years finally rise to the surface. And this can leave you wondering if you are where you are supposed to be. Are you doing what you are supposed to do? Or what's next? Where to now? Some women may start wondering what happened to their dreams. And this can even leave you wondering if the window of opportunity has passed you by. Are you too late to reach for your dreams? Are you too old? Or how is it possible that the world has changed so much while you were busy being a mom or climbing the corporate ladder that you no longer know where you are supposed to fit in? But here's the thing. The transition phase that comes with being in your 40s brings evolution, not disappearance. And this evolution begins the moment you ask yourself, who am I without my roles? This question hits hard, but it also leads to something powerful. For decades, your identity may have been the mom who does everything, the dependable employee, the partner who holds the home together, the daughter who never disappoints. But here's the thing, those roles are just chapters. They are not the whole book. When women tell me, I don't know who I am anymore, what they really mean is, I've never been allowed to define myself outside of what I do for others. Today I want to speak directly to you, so please hear this. Your identity does not come from who you are for others or what you do for others. Your identity is rooted in the one who created you. Now that you are in your 40s, this phase is confronting you with questions about yourself you haven't thought of for the longest time. Your 40s invite you to ask, what do I enjoy? What energizes me? What dreams did I silence because I was busy surviving? What do I want my life to look like from here? Many women feel guilty for even asking these questions. But here's the truth. These questions aren't selfish. They are a beautiful reminder that you deserve to live your best years now. It's an invitation to embrace this new chapter in your life. Now, let's shift to something deeper. The truth is that many women in this decade have started to feel invisible. Not because they've lost value, but because they've tied their worth to things that naturally change, like their body, their productivity, their caregiving, their attractiveness, their ability to keep it all together. When those anchors shift, it can feel like your worth is slipping away. But hear me clearly. Your worth isn't something you earn through perfection, appearance, or usefulness. Your worth is inherent, automatic, and untouchable. You don't need to prove anything to be enough. God has already deemed you enough. Let's pause here for a moment. You are already deemed enough. Just let that sink in for a moment. But still, women in their 40s experience a phase when they don't feel like themselves anymore. And here's why. Here are some of the biggest shifts happening in your 40s. Number one, your body is changing. You are experiencing hormonal shifts that impact your mood and energy. Your body starts to feel unfamiliar as your weight redistributes and your clothes don't fit the way they used to. And all this can impact your identity and your confidence. Secondly, your roles are changing. Your kids have grown up, and the relationship you used to have with them is changing. Relationships with friends and colleagues and family evolve as you experience inner change. Maybe your career has reached a plateau or needs a pivot. All these changes can feel overwhelming and leave you feeling confused, lost, or even unhappy. Thirdly, your inner voice becomes louder. You have now reached a point in your life where you can no longer silence the parts of you that want more authenticity, more joy, more alignment, more truth, more meaning. And these shifts are not a crisis, it's an awakening, a door to an exciting new version of yourself, if you will allow it. If what I have said so far resonates, and if you are a woman in your 40s who is experiencing a lack of confidence during this phase of transition, and maybe even feeling a bit lost in her identity, you are not alone. I know the feeling all too well. I've been there. When I turned 40, everything in my life shifted. I had to rediscover who I was. I had to dig deep to find my confidence. And I'm so grateful for this journey, because this journey had helped me rediscover my inner strength, and it brought me to you. I promise you that Chaneen in her 30s would never even consider hosting a podcast. But this journey of discovery and growth had me take on challenges and opportunities I never thought I could. And that brings me to what I now know women truly need in this season. The first thing you need is permission to put yourself first. Most women in their 40s don't struggle with discipline. They struggle with permission and the guilt that rises when they finally put themselves first. They need to hear, you are allowed to take up space. You are allowed to have needs and to address them. You are allowed to dream and make them come true. You are allowed to matter. The second thing you need right now is support in redefining your identity. Women need space to explore who they are, who they want to become, what they want to release, and what they want to reclaim. Our identities can become buried so deeply beneath the heaviness of our responsibilities that we might feel lost. But your identity did not disappear. It exists. You've just forgotten to give it the attention it deserves. Identity isn't found. Identity is built thoughtfully, intentionally, and often for the first time in your 40s. If this is you, I would love to support you on this journey. As a health coach and kinesiologist, I have helped many women rediscover their strength and confidence. If you feel that I can be that support system for you, then I invite you to book a complimentary Becoming You at 40 coaching session with me. Together, we can embark on your journey to redefine your confidence and identity. Imagine waking up 6 months from now, feeling rooted, confident, and connected to the woman you were created to be. Let's make this happen for you. You'll find the booking link in the description box. Thirdly, as a woman in your 40s, you may need to reframe your mindset. Words hold power. What you say about yourself shapes your confidence. Your words can either reinforce doubt or build self-belief. So instead of saying, I'm losing myself, shift to, I'm rediscovering the woman I've always been. Instead of saying, it's too late, shift to, I'm entering the most powerful chapter of my life. And lastly, a woman needs a safe space for honest conversations. Women need places where they can say, I'm struggling, I'm changing, I feel lost, I want more. Without judgment, without shame, without needing to be strong. And this space is exactly what my health coaching programs offer women who are ready to embrace this chapter with an open mind and in expectation. If you are in your 40s and you feel lost, stuck, or unsure of who you are, nothing has gone wrong. You are not broken. You are not behind. You are not too late. You are in a rebirth, rerouting, a reconnection. Your 40s aren't the end of you, it's the uncovering of you. If you remember nothing else today, let it be this. You are not losing yourself, you are meeting yourself. If this episode spoke to something inside you, if you are in your 40s and feeling lost, unsure, or disconnected from the woman you used to be, I want you to know this. You don't have to figure it all out alone. This season of your life is an awakening, and you deserve support as you rediscover who you are becoming. If you are ready to take the next small, brave step, I'd love to offer you a free Becoming You at 40 coaching session. It's a safe, gentle space where you explore your identity, your confidence, and your next chapter. Visit www.dianocare.co.za. You'll also find the booking link in the description. I can't wait to meet you. Please share this episode with another amazing woman who needs to hear these truths. Until next time, take care.